Welcome to my blog .stampwithelaine.com. Today's topic is on the celebration stamp set called Sky is the Limit, which you can earn free with a £45 purchase excluding shipping. This particular set is only available until 15th of February, so grab it while you can. If you already own a die cutting machine like the Big Shot, then this combo of products I'll be showing you will get you past the £45 magic number to earn this stamp set free. We're going to be making this card, and the supplies I used was the Going Places cardstock pack, which coordinates with the Going Places DSP stack. This is a 6x6 inch square DSP stack which has 48 sheets for each of double-sided designs. The cardstock pack is a good one to have because it also contains the Very Vanilla, which is your basic staple cardstock that you need to stamp with everything. There are 8 sheets of Very Vanilla, 8 sheets of the Lost Lagoon, and 8 sheets of Sahara Sand. I also use the World Traveller Textured Impressions Embossing folder, and this stamp set called Going Global, which is in clear mount. And I finished the card with some Very Vanilla thick baker's twine. So the sum total of all those items, if you choose to have the ink pads, the 2 ink pads, then the sum total would come to $45.75, which will earn you the Sky is the Limit stamp set free. Or if you choose to have the markers instead, then that's slightly more expensive. That will come to $47.25. The pieces of cardstock I'll need are, for the card base, this is half an A4 sheet cut this way to measure 5 7/8 inches in width and 8 1/4 inches in length, folded in half, and in centimetres that's 14.8 by 21.1 centimetres in Lost Lagoon. Very Vanilla layer, that's 3.5 by 5 1/4, so that's 9.5 by 13.3 centimetres. For the tab, that's 1 inch by 2 1/4 inches, so that's 2.5 centimetres by 5.7, and the layer for embossing is 3 1/4 by 2.5, so that's 8.3 by 6.3 centimetres. First I'm going to stamp the aeroplane, or the biplane, in Lost Lagoon. And fussy cut. Set that aside. Take the 3 1/2 by 2 1/4 inch piece in Lost Lagoon and sandwich it in the World Traveller Textured Embossing folder. You line it up along the edge and up to the top, like so. Then your multi-purpose platform, tab 1, bottom cutting plate, embossing folder, top cutting plate, and then you're ready to run it through the Big Shot. Sponge dauber and just daub the edges to give it more definition and depth. I'm going to stamp this image from Going Global onto the right hand half of my Very Vanilla piece, and then stamp I Thank My Lucky Stars in Mossy Meadow. Use my sponge dauber to sponge around the edges. Use Tombow on the back to adhere the embossed portion to the left hand side of the card, leaving an even border on all 3 sides. And then Tombow on the back of this and adhere it to my card front. Bring back my aeroplane, or biplane rather, dimensionals on the back of that. Stamp Happy Birthday from Sky is the Limit stamp set in Mossy Meadow. Cut this off at an angle for the tab. Put a dollop of glue to the little corner I've cut off. Then using a tweezer, I glue it to the opposite corner rather. So then I can make a perfect mirrored cut on this side. So that's another tip for you. Use a 1/8 inch punch to punch a hole through there and make a snip through the tag, and I'll show you why in a minute. Now I'm going to punch a hole with 1/8 inch hole punch into my cardstock. And I've taken a piece of the very vanilla thick twine, and the way to gauge it is just to wind the twine round twice to see how much you need. So it's not a precise measurement. And this is another neat little trick, stay put bow. You just thread it through the hole. Hold on to it on one side, wind your twine round twice, and with the other end pop it through the hole. You might need a pokey tool or something to help you get that through the hole. Straddle your twine so that one side is on the left and one side is on the right, and then tie your bow. And if you tie the bow upside down, then it will be the right way up on this side when you turn your card round. And remember why I asked you to snip that, so that you can, like a bread clip, you can attach it to your baker's twine, and then to secure it just need a dimensional to make sure it doesn't fall off on the back. Here is a stepped up version of the same card, and what I've added are the designer series papers and this number of years bundle. And the reason why this is one of my favourite sets is because of the banner die, and it happens to coordinate with two other sets in the spring summer catalogue, so I think it's money well worth spending. There you have it. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. You'll find all the supplies I used available at my online store, which you can find via my blog .stampwithelaine.com. Just click on the shopping cart in the right hand column of my blog. You can also connect with me through my Facebook page or my YouTube channel here at stampwithelaine.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon.